Alright, hello everyone, and welcome back to the daily update of 1000 day challenge. This day I'm at 56, so let's get things started. Alright, so starting in our S&P 500, we definitely did see certain strength yesterday. It was very close to this supportive zone. I did mark over here simply because it would be a much more greater value. But seeing that we have actually closed with decent green supportive kind of a candlestick, and then we actually break above and on the gap out on the opening today, and we actually move it towards the upside. I do think that this could potentially be the confirmation that we have technically already hit a support, and that this could be a good entry region to be getting in, especially if you're looking in terms of in terms of long-term wise. But if you're looking in terms of short-term trade wise, potentially then it will be a little bit too late because I would have entered over here 3.9k region itself. And on terms of Nasdaq wise, same thing. You have entered exactly right at the open because it opened right above the high of yesterday itself. So definitely showing signs of strength for both of US equity market itself for both tech and non-tech stocks. And if you're looking at ASHL wise, there is also some signs that we could have already completed this falling bullish wedge itself, bullish falling wedge itself, simply because we break above it. We just need to have very clear confirmation by breaking above these 200 simple moving average. So this will be a very clear shift of momentum, and then we could be seeing much further upside in that sense. And then over in terms of KBAP wise, not that bullish yet, but potentially, like I mentioned, this falling wedge could have already completed to an end over here. But we need a very clear confirmation by breaking above this 20 exponential moving average on the daily chart itself. And then finally for Bitcoin itself, it was definitely unexpected. I mean, okay, over here looking back, I realized that we actually have a very nice bounce because prior to that, the last time we actually retested was actually over here, which was at 29 March, almost close to 1 year ago actually. So 29 March we're around 47k itself. So bearing in mind over here, we touched it very briefly, we actually got all the way shot back down. And over here, the reason why I didn't talk so much about it was the fact that we broke through here very decisively. But bear in mind that the second touch and here will be definitely a very significant interest. So definitely seeing here and the bullish engulfing one could result in similar formation of what you are seeing, and this could be doing one step ahead of what you are seeing from S&P 500 and Nasdaq, because previously the day before we are seeing Nasdaq over here, and then the day before we're actually seeing Nasdaq this green light candlestick, and then right now we are seeing a break above that. So if this kind of pattern continue, we are definitely seeing extremely bullish sign for both S&P 500 and Nasdaq. In terms of Bitcoin wise, definitely I don't see any trade setup right now if you're looking in terms of daily or even on the 4-hourly chart itself, simply because there hasn't been some sort of pullback and retracement. And if you're looking to enter of a breakout pattern itself, will definitely be too late. Generally, you'll be entering on this, or if you miss this will be the second chance over here when I enter breakout on here, and then you can have a stop loss over here itself. But yeah, since you've already missed both, then I don't think there's much of a greater potential setup if you're looking on a 4-hour and daily time frame. Of course, on the shorter time frame wise, then there could be potential kind of interest to look into. And bearing in mind that above 26k region itself, it could pretty much shoot up very fast and quickly towards the 28k, because there wasn't much volume if you look back in terms of the daily or even weekly chart, whereby we didn't really spend much time at these prices itself prior to that. So over here, so you can see at 31k region itself, all the way to the low over here, which is 24.5k region itself, there wasn't really much price action in terms of that. So you can see very clearly, especially on the volume wise, ignoring over there itself, so we just ignore that itself. And even then, let's just look in terms of the last part over here. So the reason why you can see a much greater drastic difference, but the reason why is price did spend a lot of time over here, but you can see that over here, which is the 25k region itself, all the way to 28k region is extremely thin in terms of volume. There's not even much of a wicks around it. So if we do break very decisively, we very much transverse to hit the 28k mark very quickly itself. So there's something to take note. All right, but other than that, with that said, I've come to the end of today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop your comments below, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.